Hey guys, it's Ep15 here and welcome back to episode 15 of my Liverpool career mode. Now we are going to get straight into today's episode by showing you the team that we're going to be putting out for this game against Newcastle. Before we get into things though, if we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Don't forget to click that bell button next to it as well, and I'd really appreciate it. It helps you guys out massively by being given a notification exactly when I do upload. Let's take a look at the team we're going to be putting out for this opening fixture against Newcastle. We're going to be simming the game purely because it's a match that we don't really want to play. To be honest, there's bigger games to play in today's episode. Carrier starts in goals to debate right back, Gomez, Tarkowski and Tierney in defence there. Lallana, Cook, Chamberlain in midfield, Shaqiri, Origi and Sessegnon as our front three. So quite a changed team. We've got other matches coming up quite soon, so we have had to change the team round. If we win this game, then we go level on points with Chelsea, which obviously would be very helpful for us if we could try and do that after this game. But it's quite a big match, this one. Also, today's comment of the day is on screen right now. If you want to be featured in the next episode of this career, then leave your comments in today's episode and I'll pick one ready for the next time round. Let's crack on with things. Let's try and get ourselves a good victory here against Newcastle. Obviously, we want to try and get ourselves 3 points here if we can. Let's see how we get on. One of those sort of games where you could slip up with such a heavily changed team. I hope not, though, and we might well do. 20 minutes in, Lato scored for Newcastle. Not a good start at all. Approaching half-time here. Look at trying to equalise if we can, and we have done. Origi scores a couple of minutes before the break. Into the second half, Perez puts them back in front for the penalty spots. This is not looking good for us at all. 25 minutes to go, still losing the game 2-1. 15 minutes left. We're not going to do this, are we, really? Are we going to lose the match? I think we are going to lose the match. Yeah, we have done. 2-1, Newcastle win, and we lose. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so maybe we're not going to quite go level on points with Chelsea, but we're still 3 points behind, so it's not disastrous. There's still 10 games to go, plenty of time to try and sort of challenge them. And we're a little bit lucky that Spurs are still 3 points behind us, so that's a nice little gap that we have there, but a little bit annoyed by that one. You would have thought we still had a better team out. Okay, now to the game against Tottenham. This is the team to go with. Alisson starts in goal. We've got Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Matip and Robertson defence. Henderson, Wijnaldum and Chan in midfield with Mane, Roberto Firmino and Salah as our front three. This defence I've gone with De Ligt, Cook, Lallana, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Shaqiri, Sessegnon and Origi all on there. Plenty of good options. Let's crack on with things straight away. Let's try and beat Spurs if we can. Got to bounce back from a disappointing result then. Also, if Spurs beat us, they go level on points with us, so let's try and stretch our 3-point gap in front of them. Okay, then we go for this game against Tottenham. Let's try and get ourselves a good victory against them. We are at home for this match, so technically we do have the home advantage, but how much advantage I'm not really too sure, given us the ball straight away there from kick-off, but Wanyama just about managed to make up for it though. Well played. Henderson running forward now. Look for that pass over to Salah. Salah running forward himself. Can he find it back to Henderson? Henderson over to Mane. It's a great bit of play, but it's a fantastic save by Lloris. Mane gets back up on his feet and plays it all the way to the right back, of course. Chan still looking to keep hold of possession here. Henderson will do the exact same. Still trying to buy our time a little bit and get back into the box if we can. Firmino turning, shooting and scoring. We've got a goal. And we nearly had one just a few moments earlier, but we've managed to get one eventually. Firmino does it and we're winning the game 1-0 inside 9 minutes there. Fantastic bit of play from us. Kept the attack alive, kept hold of the ball, kept the pressure up, and Tottenham couldn't cope with it at all. Look at that for a turn from Firmino. No stopping it. Great finish. Winning this game 1-0. What a start to the match that is. Well played. Mane wins it back. That's really good from him. Now trying to outpace Wanyama. He should do that pretty easily, but he's making it look hard work at the moment. Still going, cutting inside on his left foot. Salah! Oh, it's gone in. It's crept in past Lloris. And Tottenham have started terribly. And Lloris with a huge error this time. He should save it, really. Salah with the header. He scores. It's 2-0. And 15 minutes into this game, we've doubled our lead. It's fantastic football here. Mane just loses his man there with that cross. And it's a really good delivery. No one's marking Salah at the back post. It's just enough power to get it past Lloris, who can't seem to handle it properly. Should do better, quite clearly. And we've got ourselves a second goal very, very quickly after the first. It's 9 goals for Salah so far this season. And we could have a few goals in this game as well, up for grabs still. Well played, Salah wins it back again. It's another mistake from the Tottenham defence. Salah running through. Can he score? No, just wide this time. So close to a third goal. Trying to play it across Lloris, obviously, as you can tell there, but it's gone too far across. Dragged it in the end. But another good chance. It's a really, really poor touch, I think, from Eric Dyer that just gave us the ball. Mane backheels it there into Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum's still going. Can he find a little cut back across? Oh, Salah trying to get there, but it's intercepted. Defender gets right in front of him there. We're still putting loads of pressure on them. They're really struggling in the opening stages of this game at Tottenham. And we're well in control of this match. Hopefully that can continue. Still passing the ball around really well. Looking to try and break down their defence as much as possible. We're still going. Oh, again intercepted. Great switch there. Looking for Salah. He'll bring that down. Aurier's trying to catch him up, but Salah's still going. Salah going to cut this one back and lose his man here. Gonna go for a cross into the back post for Mane. Oh, it's fantastic. It's 3-0. Sadio Mane this time with a header, and we've scored. It's a brilliant bit of combination play from Salah and Mane once again. Those two guys linking up brilliantly. I've added the third to the scoreline just before half-time. Haven't been able to cope with us at all here. So another great fake shot that just loses his man. Great cross. No one's marking at the back post. What's the defender done there? Literally just leaps on the ground, does Ben Davies. I don't know what he's doing. He's not defending. He's nowhere near the ball. But we have managed to score ourselves. Mane gets the headed goal. It's 3-0. And we're only, well, 44 minutes in now. So plenty of time for more goals in the second half. That's it for the first half. Still winning the game 3-0. Very impressed so far by our performance. Really, really good stuff from us. Don't think Tottenham have yet to have a shot as well. So no, they haven't. So we are just well in control here. Really dominating it in and around their box all the time. They're really struggling at Tottenham. They just haven't turned up at all. And so we are really thrashing them right now. Hopefully that can continue. Let's see if we can add to the scoreline further. Robertson coming forward. Robertson going for the pass into Firmino. That's going to be a bad challenge there on Robertson. Should be a card, I think, for Aurier as well. Just on the edge of the box here. 5 minutes into the second half. A good free kick chance if we have anybody that's good enough to put it in from here. Got Wijnaldum over it at the moment. I think I'd rather go Van Dijk, to be honest. He's got good power on him, good free kick accuracy. Let's see how he gets on. Jesus Christ, that's... wow. I think we'll change the free kick taker next time. Bring back Gerrard. Wijnaldum look for the ball there to Mane. It's a great opportunity. He's beaten the fullback. Mane's still going through. Can he make it 4? Yes, he can. Mane scores again. Really, really good finish there from the attacker. He's just gone through again past the fullback. It's always those sort of killer passes between the fullback and the centre-back that work out really well. It's a great pass through. Just enough pace on it and just enough pace on Mane to get through and get the finish past the Reece. Great strike. It's 4-0. We really have run away with this game and it's looking like we could maybe even add a 5th before the end of the match. Okay, all 3 changes now. Just over 20 minutes left of the match. We're going to bring on Sessegnon, Lewis Cook and Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chan, Firmino and Henderson all going to come off. That means Mane's going to go play up front, Salah on the right-hand side, with obviously Sessegnon on the left-hand side. Now, let's see how we get on, trying out the scoreline if we can on the counter-attack and with our extra pacey players. Good chance for Tottenham. Harry Kane coming forward here, looking to try and get a shot away. They're certainly piling more players forward in the latter stage of this game. Not had a shot just yet, though, and we're going to try and stop it if we can. No, first shot of the game, and they've scored. Unbelievable. And it's Wanyama. It's a great strike from him, to be fair. 81 minutes in, though, and they take their first shot and score. Always frustrating, especially when it loses you a clean sheet like that. But there you go. That's what's happened, and we'll have to move on and try and get a 5th to just round off this game if we can, restore our 4-goal advantage as well. Well played, Salah coming inside on his left foot to shoot. Oh, thought he just found the far post. Unfortunately, though, puts it wide, but it's a great response from us just a couple of minutes later. Thought we'd scored a 5th. There we go, finishes 4-1. Obviously, Tottenham recovering a little bit of dignity there later on in the match. Obviously, we get in their goal, but still, we absolutely smashed them. We really dominated them for the whole game there. We really embarrassed them in that whole match. So, very impressed overall with our performance. Controlled really from start to finish. Bar the last 5 or 10 minutes. It really wasn't much of the game at all, where we just lost control slightly. They went forward once and they scored a goal. But yeah, overall very happy. Got ourselves a 4-1 victory. Can't really ask for too much more than that. 3 points as well, so now a 6-pointer from the Spurs. And hopefully we got a little bit closer to Chelsea. Okay, so we found ourselves overtaking Chelsea on goal difference. Fantastic news. Didn't even know that Chelsea were going to slip up. Clearly they must have done, because we've gone up to first now on 61 points, but with 4 more goals on the goal difference. So happy about that, and hopefully we can remain there. But obviously we've got a little bit of an advantage over Spurs at the moment, but it's going to be between us and Chelsea by the looks of it for the league title. This week's play drills see Woodburn go up to 72 overall, so again flying up an overall for us. Really impressed with his growth. Lewis Cook's not too far away to going up to 78 overall as well. That should happen in the next week or 2. Okay, on to this game now gets Porto in Europe for us to play. This is the team going to go with Alisson starts in goal. We've got Sadire coming in at right back this time round. The rest of the defence exactly the same. Midfield that brought in Shaqiri to play as like a centre mid. He comes in for Wijnaldum, who dropped off to the bench. Shaqiri wants to play a little bit more, so he's going to play for this game in a bit of a position which he's not used to, but we're going to go with it. The usual front 3 there for this match as well. This is the match I've gone with Alexander-Arnold on there, as is Wijnaldum. Everyone else pretty much as expected. Let's crack on, let's try and beat Porto and help ourselves get into the next round. We're currently winning 3-1 in this fixture from the last leg. We've got ourselves 3 away goals, so we're in a really good position at the moment. Obviously have the advantage. We've got to make sure we stop Porto from getting any away goals themselves to obviously influence this fixture, because right now we're in a good position to go into the next round. Here we go, let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves a comfortable win here and continue what was a really good performance in the last game. Hopefully continue that in this match as well. Just a couple of tweaks to the team here, but literally just to give a couple of other players a bit of a run out. Good chance. Oh my days, I thought they'd scored. What a volley that would have been if it found the way into the back of the net. So close to a goal there, 12 minutes in. Hits it fairly well, but it was always going to swing away from the goal on his left foot there. But luckily for us, still remains 0-0. Firmino over to Salah, that's really good. Salah running now, waiting for Shaqiri to get in the box. Maybe even a back post cross to Mane. Oh, he was going to get there, but I think it might be a penalty anyway. But I'm pretty sure we're about to score that, so I'm a little bit annoyed. The referee's given a penalty, I think. I couldn't quite tell. I wasn't even watching really where I was. I don't even know whether I was outside the box or inside the box. We'll take a look here. It seems like I was in. Yeah, by far. And it's a really bad challenge. Salah smashes his face on the ground. It's going to be a penalty, even though Mane looked like he was about to score. Will he score anyway? It's up against Casillas here in goal. Mane steps up. Saved, of course. I think it maybe got fingertips onto the post. Might have just hit the post outright. I think it has done because it goes for a goal kick. We were going to score with Mane there. He was through on goal with that cross in. He was one-on-one with the keeper in a great position to score, but the ref gave the penalty. And we missed it. It's half-time, still drawing the game 0-0. A little bit disappointed at the moment, actually, because we should really be winning this game. We've had a good few opportunities. I know also Porto have had one or two themselves where they maybe could have done a little bit better, but we certainly do feel like we're getting hold of the ball and dominating at times. We just haven't quite got ourselves the opening goal at the moment, which is a little bit frustrating because I think we do maybe deserve something. But there you go, we missed the penalty, and so it is 0-0 still. There we go, Sidibe running forward, looking for a cross into the back post for Salah, and we've got ourselves a goal. It's a brilliant volley from Mohamed Salah, a couple of minutes into the second half, and he scores on the volley. It's a great finish. Sidibe on the overlap there, just basically causes that attack, he causes that goal, he creates it. It's fantastic from him, and it's just a really, really good run there from the right back. Look at this, overlaps Mane, just goes into the back post. Salah's totally free on the volley, easy as that. 4-1 in aggregate, 1-0 in this game. Well played into Firmino, who'll shoot on his left foot. Oh, I thought he'd scored. It's just gone wide. So close there to a second goal in this game. That would have definitely won us this match anyway. We're already going through by the looks of it now, obviously with those 3 away goals. About 25 minutes to go. We are going to make some changes now. Maybe just bring on 1 or 2 players just to give them a bit of game time. Okay, all 3 changes. Sessegnon, Origi and De Ligt all going to come. We'll take off Firmino, Mane and Shaqiri. Give those guys a rest. And we will obviously tweak things around a little bit. De Ligt's going to go into midfield. We'll play alongside John Henderson. Channel's a bit further forward. And we'll see how that goes for us. De Ligt just going to go there because I feel like it. So we'll have Origi go up front. Salah on the right-hand side now. 25 minutes to go. Looking to try and add more goals to the scoreline if we can. Good chance for Porto actually looking to get forward now. Piling players forward and they've scored. There's too many bodies for us to mark. We couldn't handle it, and the overlap caused us big issues there. And they've got themselves an equalising goal in this match. It's an away goal as well, but it won't be enough to take them into the next round. At least not for now anyway. If there's a score 2 more in 15 minutes, then you never know. But for now at least, we will still be going through into the next round. Salah looking to Origi on the volley. De Ligt coming forward now into Sessegnon, takes a touch, shoots and scores 2-1 back in front there. The youngster's done it. He's only been on the pitch maybe 20 minutes or so, but he's scored for us here. And it's a fantastic strike from him as well, just 1 touch and then gets the shot away. Look the way he pulls away from his man there. De Ligt draws him in, allows the space for Sessegnon to be created, and he just smashes it home. Great finish, 2-1. Salah waiting for Sidibe, that's good. Sidibe inside to Origi. He's still waiting for another pass into De Ligt. Not known for his finishing. He'll keep hold of it into Sessegnon. Oh, thought he was going to get another great save by Casillas. There we go, 2-1 victory, 5-2 in aggregate. Very, very pleased with that result. Good performance once again. The scoreline really should have been a little bit greater in our favour, but it was quite a tight game at times, so I can't complain too much. They obviously had 1 or 2 good chances before we scored our first goal. But you can see now from the stats, there's actually not been that many shots apparently in this game, which has surprised me a little bit. But the most important thing is we're into the next round, and I'm really looking forward to now seeing who we have in that next round as well. And so we are into the quarterfinals. I guess we'll wait and see when the draw's made who we have. Okay, this week we see both of our youngsters go up here. Lewis Cook and Woodburn, who goes up once again. He goes up to 73, Cook obviously up to 78, as we expected. I mean, that's pretty decent, isn't it? Woodburn going up twice in a couple of weeks. Really, really impressive for the youngster. Next game is against Man United now. There's been a little bit of a break, so we will be able to go full-strength team for this game. Looking forward to it. Transfer offer in here for Joe Gomez. No thanks, Marseille. I'm pretty happy with him at the club. I'm going to reject that. Okay, so it's this game now against Man United. This is the team going to go with. It's exactly the side you'd expect it to be. Alexander-Arnold coming in at right back again. Wijnaldum back in that centre-mid position. Everyone else exactly the same. This is our starting 11. Let's go with it. Let's try and beat United, who need to match Chelsea's points tally. They obviously won done and we've got a game in hand, so we've got to try and win this match in order to get back up to where they are as well. Man United currently sitting in 4th there, so if they were to win, they'd leapfrog Spurs, but yeah, we've got to focus on ourselves and hopefully trying to beat them. Can we do it? Let's wait and see. Okay, here we go for this game against Man United. Obviously a huge rivalry. It's at Old Trafford and it's a massive match for us. We want to try and get up there level on points with Chelsea and put ourselves back up to the top of the league if possible as well. And we also want to make sure that United don't go within 2 points of us as well if they were to beat us here. So a lot on the line to finish off today's episode. Hopefully we can get ourselves a good victory against them here. Let's wait and see. It's going to be a tough game. Robertson, go on. Oh, what a hit. I think it's hit the post, maybe the bar. I think it was probably the post there. David Hay couldn't quite get to it. Ball goes in for the back post and cleared away once again. It's a great chance for the left back to run forward. Just looks like the spare man. No one went towards him really to block it. And it's a great strike. Unfortunately though, the Man United are being saved by the post. Wijnaldum running past the defence here. Good run from him. Nobody in the box though other than Mane, who tried it. Tried to knock the head off Felipe Luis there. Salah trying to pick out Mane. He might still as well. That's more like it from Mane. Gets the connection right this time, but a save by David De Gea out for a corner. We are 30 minutes into this game. John Henderson looking for a delivery. Still remains 0-0, but Van Dijk trying to change that, and it's another fantastic save. David De Gea keeps it at 0-0. So close to open the scoring there. Had a couple of good chances, but a couple of good saves to match it as well. Just gets a good left hand to that, and another corner. Can we pick out Van Dijk once again? We're going to try it, but not so successful this time. No, they've taken the lead. First shot on goal and they scores. Zlatan gets it. And I tell you what, I was expecting a more comfortable game in this match because Zlatan was starting up front and that obviously means they lack pace going forward, but he gets himself into a position where he just has to put it into the back of the net. It's quite a simple finish in the end. Losing the game 1-0, totally undeserved. We've dominated them in the first half of this game and we should be in front ourselves, but we're not. We have to deal with that now. 42 minutes in, we've got to make sure we get back in this game as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, United have taken the lead in this game. Don't know how either. No idea. Okay, so that's it for the first half. Still losing the game 1-0. Very frustrated by that because we should be doing better than this. We shouldn't really be losing this match at all. We should be in front by a goal or two, but the difference between the two teams is quite simply being David De Gea. That's the only difference. Okay, 2 changes now. We're going to bring off Chan and Firmino. We're going to bring on Origi and Oxlade-Chamberlain. Origi's going to also go play up front for us. And they'll be doing those changes. About 30 minutes left of this game, so plenty of time for those guys to try and turn this game around a little bit. Firmino coming off because he's struggled a little bit at times. Origi hopefully going to give us some fresh legs up front and cause them a few more issues than Roberto was able to do. Good chance, what a block. Easily could have been 2-0 there. United having very few shots, but when they do go forward, they look like they're out to score each of those 2 or 3 times that they've been forward. And it's very annoying for us because we're getting forward and just not being able to get past the centre-back. Eric Bayer's been doing a great job. He's stopped virtually everything for them. I hate to say it, but I think United are going to win this game. 15 minutes to go. Sessegnon coming on now. Salah coming off. Yeah, really struggling. Really, really struggling. I mean, we've been fantastic for the whole of the first half, most of the second half, but these last few minutes, we've really struggled. We've struggled to get up the pitch, and that's become a bit of an issue for us. Zlatan's coming off now, Lukaku coming on, so it gives United obviously a better presence up front in terms of pace and strength, and so that's going to make things more tricky for us. And yeah, I just don't see any way of us getting back in this match now, unfortunately. What a ball through. How have they managed to do that? What a pass. Well played for the goalkeeper, but still going to score, yeah. 2-0, that's it, game over. They've had, I think, 3 or 4 shots in this game. They've scored 2 of them, and it's Pogba who scores. It's a killer pass, though, that they've played through there. We just can't deal with it at all. Great ball through. Can't have too many complaints, because that's just a fantastic bit of play, whoever's done that. But then it's when, obviously, the goalkeeper had to come off his line, and we had Van Dijk on there, just literally stood there. And, yeah, he just couldn't stop that, unfortunately. 2-0, United undeservedly going to win this game, but that's sometimes the way it happens, and that means we've missed our chance to go level on points with Chelsea, and United go within 2 points of us. I just had the feeling it was going to happen. I said it just a few moments ago that I didn't see any way of us getting back in this game, which is unusual to say with 15 minutes left. But you just get the feeling. I've played enough matches on FIFA to know when you're going to win matches or when you're going to come back in games. I really didn't get the feeling. And so we are going to lose this match by more than I was anticipating. It's going to be 2-0 now at least. And we'll see how we end this game. Hopefully looking to try and pull one back, but it's going to be too late to get a draw. Ball goes in the box. It could be 3. It is 3. This is unbelievable. I can't believe what's just happened in this game. I mean, I've no idea where these goals have come from. And it's now 3-0 United. We've not gone ultra-attacking or anything along those lines. It's the exact same formation, exact same positioning of players. And yet we are defensively a shambles. I don't know what's gone on here. Ball goes into the box. We should defend it properly. There's 2 guys that should be marking the guy who scores it in the end, and neither of them go towards him, neither of them try and stop him. And when that happens, it's just going to be a free shot, and obviously a goal from that position. But I'm pretty sure that's maybe the 4th or 5th shot of the game. It doesn't feel like they've had that many. It's the 5th shot, 5 shots, 5 on target. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target. 3 shots clearly is not good enough at all in 90 minutes of football. So really, really disappointed with our performance. But we had such a good first half, so I'm a little bit unsure as to what's gone on in this second half, because we had such a great first half. De Gea saved us twice, really. We should have scored 2 opportunities that didn't go in, and that's just obviously left us in a tricky position in this second half. I've no idea. I've no idea what has gone on. I'm still working it out myself. That's it. Finishes 3-0. Obviously, very, very harsh scoreline. There's no question about it, really, that we don't deserve a 3-0 loss. We don't really deserve a loss, if I'm honest. A draw, I think, would have been more realistic based on the first half. The second half, United very, very clinical. They took every single chance they had. And so it's a very strange game. I've never really had a game like this before. Very, very bizarre match, but United just taking literally all their chances. We just didn't create enough in the second half ourselves. We knew from like the 60th minute onwards that we were going to lose the game, and it's such a strange thing to know at that point, the match with such a long time left, but you could really tell, you could feel that the match wasn't going in our favour, and we also just couldn't get far enough up the pitch. So really bizarre match, that one. Not really experienced too many games like it. It's obviously very disappointing to lose to your rivals like that, especially 3-0, which makes it out to be an absolute thrashing when it really wasn't. So yeah, a bit bizarre, really strange game, but we will try and forget about it as much as possible, move on to the next game, which will be next episode. You can see we're now 6 points behind Chelsea. We've also got a game in hand though. Hopefully we don't slip up in that game against Palace next time round, and that means that Spurs are getting a little bit closer than the same amount of points as us, with United just 2 points behind. So getting quite bunched up, that top 4 now. We've got to make sure we keep hold of Chelsea. We were obviously in front of them at one point, now we're 6 points behind with the game in hand, so it's a little bit all over the place. It'll be a very interesting final few games of the season. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode, guys. If we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Don't forget to hit the bell button if you haven't as well. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on today's episode in the comment section below, and that'd be absolutely great. And you can also follow me on Twitter at GamefaceHD, and on Instagram at GamefaceHD as well. Links to all that in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.